Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be setting up all of my planners for May. I have my mini, my skinny classic, my budget, and then my classic planner. I'm actually going to start off with my classic because this one tends to take the most time since I do Franken plan it with this planner babe. And I'm going to take May. I'm going to just take May out because I'm going to use the monthly in May and probably a few of these weekly pages in this planner, because one thing I do not like about this Teresa Collins planner is these shaded monthly boxes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this May monthly out so that way I can tape it and cover up this section right here, and I will no longer have any shaded boxes. So I only have to do this. Well, I don't have to do it, I just choose to do this, but I'm going to be doing this for June, and then once July hits I'm going into a new planner that is completely neutral, the new Wild Styled planner, and I'm super excited about that one because that one is just, I have it right here. I really can't wait to start this planner. But yeah, this one is completely neutral and I will no longer have to cover any shading. All of this is neutral, so I won't have to cover up it. I won't have to switch anything up in here and cover the middles. Yeah, I'm excited about this planner. So that's what I'm going to do in here. I'm just going to cover this up with this monthly. Alright, so I got my neutral monthly cut out. The only thing that I have is this little disc, but once I decorate my monthly I'll probably cover that up with something, so that's not a big deal because everything else is super neutral. So I can take this and I'm going to get some adhesive. I'm just going to use this Tombow permanent adhesive, tape all of this and stick it down so that way this is ready to go. Alright, so I got my new monthly on the page. I love how that looks. And I like the neutral, like I like everything else around the page when it comes to the Teresa Collins. That's why I just cut out the boxes for the monthly. But if you like more of the colorful, because this one is very colorful on this side, then you could just replace it completely. I just prefer to have it completely neutral. I didn't want to have all of these happy planner discs or even this colored days of the week up on the top. So that's why I just cut out the boxes for the monthly. Alright, so the next thing that I need to do, I always forget to do this, but I'm going to do some pre-planning in my monthly. And I normally like to keep track of bills that are due, paydays, and special days. I don't have any birthdays, so I'm gonna do Mother's Day. There's obviously Memorial Day. I'm pretty sure I'm actually going back to work, so I'm gonna have that day off from work, and I'm gonna have paydays again like I normally did, so that's exciting. But yeah, I'm going to get some post-it notes because that's normally how I like to pre-plan. Okay, so I got some post-it notes. I'm going to use this one for the sidebar because there are some things that I do need to take care of probably sometime this month. So I'm going to use that to keep track of important things I need to take care of. I'm going to use these small ones for some bills. I'm just going to put them on the days I know I have bills that are due. I think the 9th. And then I can use this one for special days. It's like this one's Mother's Day. I just like to use a sticky note, even though it says it right there. Sometimes I forget that, like it's so small, sometimes I forget that it's there. So I like to write it big and have it on a post-it note. So that way when I actually plan this monthly, I know to put like a special box for it on this monthly calendar. Okay, so I'm just going to put down the rest of the bills that I have due. Oh, and I'm going to use I'll use these hearts to indicate These little hearts are really cute. I'm just going to use these to indicate paydays. Alright, so I got my pre-planning done for May. And if I need to add anything else, I'll just, you know, get my little sticky notes and add whatever I need to before I do my monthly. That's normally how I like to prepare for before I decorate my monthly. I really like doing that because then I know where I need to put things and it just makes things easier. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this part of the planner, and I've been liking deciding ahead of time what I'm going to be decorating for each week in my classic planner. So I pre-plan even how I'm going to decorate my planner for the whole month. So I'm going to do that. This one I'm going to leave Teresa Collins pages because I cut up the Planner Babe page, so I wouldn't be able to switch this one out. So the first week always stays Teresa Collins. So I'm going to keep this color scheme, and I'm going to leave the middle. I used to cover that up, but I'm just going to leave the middle section. It doesn't bother me as much anymore. And then I think I'm going to use a new sticker set that I just got. Okay, so for this week, I'm going to decorate with this really cute Stay Wild sticker set that I got in the new Be Happy box. I love this one so much. It's really pretty, and I feel like it's going to go with the colors on this page for the Teresa Collins. So I'm just going to take one of these. I'm going to go back to my sticky notes and get one of these sticky notes. And I'm just going to stick this here. And I'm going to put Stay Wild. So I know that this is going to be all Stay Wild. So the next week, I think I'm going to switch it to Planner Babe pages. Yeah, I'm going to, because I want to use more of the neutral black lines, but I don't want to use any of this. I don't want to have this colored rainbow down the middle, because I'm not going to do a rainbow spread, and unless I'm doing a colorful rainbow spread, that's the only time I'll leave that really colorful middle section. So I'm going to tape these two together with my adhesive. Alright, so I took my Tombow adhesive and I connected these pages together. So now when I go from this Teresa Collins week, it'll flip right into the Planner Babe pages. And I am probably going to cover up this middle section because the sticker book I want to use for this one is this big color story, which I'm super excited about using this one since it is a big, and I can't remember, I know I've used big stickers in my planner before, probably not this planner, but maybe my first planner. But yeah, I'm excited to use some big stickers in a classic layout. So I don't know yet which one I want to go with, which theme, but I feel like any of these themes, I don't feel like, unless I did this, which I'm not going to do, I'm not going to do a birthday one since I don't have a birthday to celebrate. This will probably be the only theme I'm not going to consider. But all of these other themes I feel won't match that rainbow. So I like to take some of this Avery shipping label paper. It's the best. I make sure to always have some of this because it comes in handy all the time. So I'm going to take some of this paper. I already cut it down to size to fit this middle section so I can cover it up. And that way I have a white middle, and I'll just punch them and it'll be completely neutral now on this page, aside from this section by here, but that doesn't bother me. But other than that, it's going to be a very neutral page to work with. Okay, so I added the shipping label paper down on the middle sections, and then I just repunched the holes with my classic punch, and now I have a very neutral page to work with, and I love how that looks. And now if you do plan on doing this, just be aware that it does add some bulkiness. This paper is kind of thick, so it does add bulkiness to the planner, and I was kind of worried about it at first, because I thought I was going to have to do this for the whole year. But since I'm switching planners, I think it should be fine, because I normally like to keep my planner on classic discs. I don't really care for the expander discs, and I really love my black metal discs, so I want to keep those. But I think since I'm switching in July, I should be okay, because I won't be doing this process anymore in my planner. So I'm going to actually switch up some of the sticker books that I chose for the weeks. I'm going to still do Stay Wild, but I'm going to do it for this week, because I forgot Mother's Day is on the 10th, and actually the 10th is the first week in May. So I'm going to do a Mother's Day type of spread, and I'm just going to pull flowers and maybe just do some pretty florals and just make it, I don't know, kind of a Mother's Day vibe. I was thinking of using these because these are really pretty, and I've never used these. Those might work. But yeah, I'm going to use flowers. I'm going to do some type of floral spread on this one. So I'm going to take this Stay Wild, and I'm just going to take it and put it over here on this week. And I'm going to put a sticky note. Like, put that one there. And then I'm just going to put Mother's Day. So I remember it's Mother's Day this week. And I'm going to put florals. Some type of floral spread. Alright, so Mother's Day for the first week. Stay Wild for this week. I'm going to do the new big color story for this week. So I need to switch up the pages to the Planner Babe and cover the middle. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, so I got my neutral layout for this week, and I plan on using this big color story. So big color story on this week. So that's ready to go for that one. And then for this week, I just need to take this page out because I don't need that one anymore. I think I can take off this page too. Unless I plan on using this. Actually, I haven't decided yet. I have one more new sticker book that I got before we went in quarantine, and that is this Soft Geo sticker book. This one's really pretty. I really like this one. The colors in here are it's different. That's why I like it a lot. So I'm trying to think if I want to keep these pages or just go neutral on this one. Yeah, because I feel like either one could possibly work. It does have some of these like peachy colors. I don't know, but I'm not sure yet which color scheme I want to go with. So let me see. I mean, I feel like black is always a good idea. I'm gravitating more towards the black just because I just prefer it. I really like these colors. I don't know, maybe I'll do one of these color schemes. Okay, I think I'm going to just do a neutral one. So I'm going to change these pages to Planner Babe. I have that last one over here. Cover up the middle, and I'm going to take these out. Well, I'm just going to take this one out because I do like to keep this currently page. I do like this neutral one. So I'm just going to cover up this middle part and connect these two pages together. Alright, so I have my neutral pages, so I can do my soft geode spread on these pages. I'm just going to get a sticky note so I can write that on this week's page. Alright, and then I have my currently is attached to this page, so that way it just flips right into the Teresa Collins currently. Alright, so I'm just gonna double check and make sure I did everything right. But I have the monthly, my neutral monthly, and then the first week I'm gonna have a Mother's Day. I'm gonna do some florals on these Teresa Collins pages, and then after that the 11th is Stay Wild on the Planner Babe pages, very neutral. I have this one, and then the 18th through the 24th will be Big Color Story on neutral, and then the 25th to the 31st will be Soft Geode, and then I go into my currently. Alright, so that's good. So this one is ready, and my classic is all set. So now I think I'm gonna do my budget planner next, because that one takes a little bit of time too. All right, so I have my budget planner, and I'm just gonna set this up. I do like to set up the monthly in this planner. I actually need to get these little monthlies. But yeah, I do like to decorate the monthly in here. That's basically the only thing I really decorate in this planner is the monthly. But I do have that new budget sticker book, and I really like using it in this planner since it matches perfectly with these pages. It's like that pastel rainbow, which is really pretty. So yeah, I'm gonna just decorate my monthly for this budget planner. I'm just gonna grab that book and then some of the really fun budget washi, just to make this a little bit more exciting since it's budgeting and bills are not exciting. So I try to make it just a little bit something pretty to look at. But yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, so I pulled some of this really cute budget washi. I'm gonna maybe use 1 or 2 of these on this spread. And I also dated the monthly with just some date dots. I think this came in one of the extension packs. I like to hang on to these because they do come in handy. This one didn't come with numbers to date this undated planner, so thankfully I had some extra sheets from some other planners I had. So I just used those to date the monthly, so that's all ready to go. And I'm going to go into the budget sticker book, and I think I'm going to get, I want to get like a long sticker over here. Since I am going back to work I'm going to be back at work for this month. I do need a budget a little bit more than I had been while we were on quarantine, because I'm going to be going to get, now I need to go and get gas. I think I went to go get gas once since I've been in quarantine, which is kind of crazy because I would go and get gas like at least twice a week when I was working. So getting gas, also taking the toll, I'm going to have to, budget for all of that stuff again since I'll be using all of that a lot more now that I'm going back to work. So I'm going to take these out so I can start decorating them. All right, and like I said, I want to get some kind of long sticker over here. I think I have one left in here. Somewhere. Okay, there's this savings one. So I think I want to do this little savings challenge for this month. Since, in quarantine, you're kind of saving money since you can't do anything. So that's been pretty good. But I do want to continue with not spending as much. So I'm going to put this back down here. I'm just going to line it up on this line above this little circle. Alright, so that's good there. And then I'm just going to put down my bills that are due. Actually, I'm going to put some washi down. Do I want to use this one? So I do like the black. I think I'm going to use this one. Just going to get a little gift card. And I'm going to put some here on the bottom. And I'll put some right here. I just like to put it randomly in a couple places. I'll put some on this line. And this very top one. I think that should be good for the washi. Okay, so now I'm going to add in some of the bill due stickers. Let's see, I have a bunch of these still. I have one left here. Or I can use these, because I used these last time. I think I might use these. These are really cute. Okay, so I'm going to stick these on each of the days that I have a bill that's due. Okay, and then the last thing that I want to add on here is just my paydays. So I'm going to add these say payday on them. So I'm going to add these on every Wednesday. I think I'll alternate the colors. And then I have one on the 21st. Alright, and then let me see if there's anything else, like a cute decorative sticker or something I can add in here. Because I have these boxes, but I can't fit those in here unless I used it on the sidebar. I think I'm going to add this one. This one's really cute. Okay, so that's it for the monthly. I'm going to put this back in my planner. Alright, so that's good to go. And then I'll just fill in everything later. And then I'm going to add this too. So that way I always have those there so I can date the rest of the planner. And then that is it for my budget planner. Alright, so next one is my mini planner. This one I use for on-the-go planning, currently using it for gratitude journaling, that type of thing. I have 3 months of this homebody mini planner and 3 months of this budget planner. And I mean, I've been using this for on-the-go. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to use this for on-the-go, even though I'm going to work. I'm not sure yet if I mean, aside from going to work, that's probably the only other place I'm really going. So I might still be using this just for gratitude and journaling, I think. So I'm going to take, I like to take the first month that I have in here. So I still have March in here. I'm going to take this one out. And I'm going to take June, which I think is the next month. I only like to keep 3 months in here. I'm going to take this one out. Put this behind May because I'm still in April, so I want to keep that in there. I just want to switch these out for now, like that. So now I have 3 months there, and then these old pages from March, I do like to keep these because I like keeping all my decorated pages. It's just fun to look back at, so I'll put that back in this planner. And then that's it for this planner. This one is done. Alright, so the last planner I have to set up is my Skinny Classic planner. This is my social media planner, and it's mainly for YouTube, so just the videos that I want to possibly film. That's what I kind of keep track in here, is mainly like filming and editing and doing that kind of stuff. So I really don't have very much to set up when it comes to this planner. The only thing that I do is I add this social media page. I keep this in here just to keep track of a little bit of analytics. So I'm going to just fold that so that way it fits in here, and then that is it. That's all I do in my social media planner. Alright, so that is my setup video for May and my planners. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching this video and maybe got some good tips from how I like to set up my planners. I know that it's a lot when it comes to my classic, but in a couple months it won't be as time consuming. But for me, I'm okay with taking the time to do all of that to my classic. So I have no issues with that. And that's why I like doing it all at the beginning of the month instead of doing it each week before I plan for the week. I just like having it completely finished and ready to go, so I don't have to worry about cutting things and taping and doing all that kind of stuff. So that's ready for May. Everything's ready for May. I'm super excited. So I hope you guys all enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. And I hope to see you guys all in the next one.